Good afternoon and welcome to today's kettlebell workout. In this workout we've got a total body workout for you. We're going to strengthen, tone and get the heart rate up. I've got 11 exercises. We're going to do 2 circuits of that, 40 seconds, and then at the end we're going to finish with a 4-minute blast. So make sure you stick around for that one. Obviously we're going to warm up first. If you haven't seen these videos, watch what I do first. When you're ready to join in, and I will keep coming back and forth up to the mic to coach you through the exercise as we do it. So we're going to start off with a front squat. So if you hold the kettlebell into chest, elbows in, and then we bend the knees, sit back. So try and keep the chest lifted. Sit back on the heels so we're not tipping forward if we can help it. Okay, relax. Right, then we go straight into a sumo squat. So bring the kettlebell down in front, feet wide, bend the knees. So different position makes it a slightly different dynamic. Although we still want to try and get the squat, get the bend through the knees. We're not tipping through the hips too much. Stay nice and tall. And we just start to loosen up through the inside of the hips, as well as getting the blood into the quads. Just do the last couple of reps there. And then we will do a split lunge. Weight in one hand, opposite foot forward, nice big step back, back heel up, and then straight down with the back knee. There's a big step. And then from there we go down. Swap it over, exactly the same. Other leg, nice big step, back heel up, back knee down. Okay, hold it there. Let's swap the kettlebell into the other hand and then we'll do some cleans, which is one of the movements we're going to be doing later on in a combination of movements. So the clean, we come to the outside, bend the elbow, bend the knees and drop. So the elbow comes in and we try and twist the kettlebell to the outside. So we're not throwing the kettlebell back, it's just that little twist, elbow inside. Bend the knees as you catch. And then swap it over, exactly the same, other hand. Little twist. Okay, good, hold that there. Let's go back to a front squat position. This time we're tip forward, so we do a deadlift, a row, and then stand back up. So watch if you're not sure on this one. We start here, we tip forward, row, stand. Okay, so we're holding the kettlebell into the chest, and then as you tip, let's try and keep the spine long. So we're tipping from the hips, as opposed to round in the back. So push the bum back, lift the chest. It's nice and strong through the lower back. As always with these kettlebell workouts, we get a good lower back workout. So when you start to feel it working, that's exactly what's happening. You're just working the muscles around the spine. And they're the muscles that stop the spine from collapsing forward. They erect the spine. Just last couple of reps there. Okay, good, relax, let's go. Weight in one hand, and then this time we do a backward stepping lunge, keeping 1 foot forward, so it's opposite hand, opposite foot. Big step, step in. Keep that going, last few reps. So anytime we lunge, especially when we're doing a dynamic version of it, we want to try and stay tall, back knee down. Okay, swap it over, exactly the same on the other leg. Big step. Hopefully we're getting warm. Hopefully the muscles are starting to get that blood into them around the system. Starting to get the heart rate up. Right, hold it there then. So we get into the main session. Like I said, we've got 11 exercises. We do 2 circuits of 40 seconds. And then we do a third round, which will be shorter, just a 4-minute blast, which we'll worry about when we get to. So we're gonna start off with a deadlift. So we tip forward, and then we come up, change and press. So that back leg steps in as we do the press. Okay, so we go from one hand to the other. So initially we start opposite hand, opposite foot forward. As you tip, keep the spine long. Give this video a thumbs up before we go on, and then we'll get ready to go on that first one. 40 seconds. I'll start the clock now. Off you go when you're ready. Right, so we can work on making this movement more explosive. Once you've got that pattern in the head, you can start to speed up. Last 10 seconds. Okay, hold it there. So just exactly the same on the other side. Swap the hand, swap the leg over. Off you go, 40 seconds. Last 10, quick change, nice and explosive on the way up. 3, 2, 1, relax. Right, next one, front squat position, squat, press, backward stepping lunge press. Every time you bend the knees, we come down with the weight. Every time you extend, you press up. Watch if you're not sure. 40 seconds, off you go. So there, squat, press, lunge, press. So slow it down initially if you need to, but again, speed up once you get that pattern. And relax, hold it there. Right, then we've got kettlebell swing. We drive forward from the hips. Think about squeezing the glutes, think about using the legs. The arms just follow. Off you go. Lower back strong. Watch if you're not sure. So keep that going. This one we need the speed and the momentum to help keep that drive. Last 15. Keeping the back strong, so we tip from the hips. 5 seconds. Okay, relax, weight in one hand, opposite foot forward, that opposite leg will stay down, opposite foot stays on the floor. We do a deadlift, a clean, a lunge and press. So again, watch if you're not sure. I've done this one most of these kettlebell sessions, but watch if you're not sure. So we tip, clean, step back, press, so one leg stays. If you need to, you can take the press out, so when you can clean and just hold it there, or you can even take the clean out. So we just do the deadlift, keep the weight down to the side, do the backward step and lunge. 3, 2, 1, swap it over. Other hand, other foot forward, off you go. Spine long as you tip, keep a slight bend in that front leg. Last 5 seconds. Good, and relax. Right, then we're going to do a forward lunge with the chop. So we go down diagonally, down to the outside of the lead leg, same shoulder, outside lead leg, 40 seconds. Watch if you're not sure. Try and stay nice and tall. Big step, chop. Okay, so it's diagonally down to the outside of that front leg, and then we try not to get pulled forward with the kettlebell. Try and stay upright. Drive back off that front leg. Last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, good. Then we will do a single arm row into a clean. So again, watch if you're not sure. So we tip forward, spine long, single arm row, and then clean, and then repeat. Right, I'll start the clock now, off you go. 40 seconds. So it's keeping the spine nice and long as you tip forward. Elbow in, squeeze. You can get a little twist with the row, as long as we keep that spine long. Last 5 seconds. Okay, hold it there. We're not going to do the other arm just yet, so remember which arm you did. We're going to do a sumo squat, forward step lunge, sumo squat. Again, watch if you're not sure. And again, we're trying to stay tall with this one. So squat. One hand lunge. Squat. Okay, so we transition from 2 hands on to 1 hand, and it's the inside hand that holds on as you step forward with the lunge. So, like I already said, try and stay tall, so when you squat, we're sitting back, we're bending the knees, we're not tipping forward through the hips too much. Last 5 seconds. Good, and relax. Then we will do the single arm row, clean with the other arm. Off you go, 40 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Keep the spine nice and long. And relax, hold it there. Right, we've got one more to do, and then we'll have a little rest. We do squat, bicep curl, and then you can add an overhead press if you want to. Watch if you're not sure, off you go. So we hold that bottom part of the squat for at least a second for the curl. There, curl. So you can take the press out if you need to. You just hold that front squat position. Coming into the last 10 seconds. We rest after this. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there, well done. Okay. Little rest, grab a drink. Make sure you take plenty of water on. It's hot here, so I don't know what it's like where you're doing it or when you're doing it. But always take breaks when you need to. Now you know what's coming up. We've got one more round of that to do, and then the third round will be a 4-minute blast, which will obviously be a shorter round. So we'll worry about that when we get to it. Make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up before we go on. Make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Make sure you click on the bell so when these videos are released, you won't miss out on them. And check out the playlist, over 100, probably 115 there now on the follow along workout. So plenty to do anytime you need to. We're gonna go back to the single arm, change and press. So get ready. So when we tip, we keep the spine long, keep the lower back as strong as you can. So it's initially opposite hand, opposite foot. Right, get ready to go. One more round of those 11, 40 seconds, starting the clock. Let's go, second round. Try and get that explosive movement on the way up. Coming to the last 10 seconds. And hold it there, swap it over. Same, other hand, other foot, forward, off you go. Smooth that back foot in, so back leg starts straight, and then we step in to help as we do the twist and press. Again, it's another one you could do without the press. You can just stop at the shoulder so you're not pressing overhead. Coming into the last 10. Okay, hold it there, relax. Kettlebell swing. Get yourself ready. Oh, sorry, no, before that, squat, press, lunge press. Off you go. Watch if you're not sure. Again, take the press out if you need to. Just hold that front squat position. Otherwise, when you press, we want to get the explosive movement. So as you step in quick. As you drive up from the squat, drive up quick. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, now we do the swings. Drive forward from the hips, keep the back strong, squeeze the glutes. Off you go, keep that speed, keep that rhythm. So think about the legs doing the work. The arms are just carried upwards with the swing that you create through that drive forward. 10 seconds. Okay, relax. Then we've got the single leg deadlift, clean, lunge and press. Again, watch if you're not sure. Take the press out, take the clean out if you need to. Okay, so I'll just show you a couple of options there if you noticed. You can keep the kettlebell down to the side if you need to. 5 seconds. Good, and then a quick change, swap it over, other hand, other foot. Off you go, starting the clock. So as we tip forward, remember we tip from the hip to keep the back strong. Slight bend in the front leg. With or without the clean, with or without the press. Last 10 seconds. Keep that good lunge, back knee down, chest up. Okay, relax. Then we got forward lunge with the chop. Chop down diagonally, outside of the lead leg. Off you go, 40 seconds. So trying to stay upright and really driving back off the front foot. 10 seconds. Hold it there, relax. Then we'll do single arm row and the clean. Again, you can take the clean out if you want to. Starting the clock, off you go, but we tip forward, spine long. So without the clean, it's just a deadlift into a single arm row, which is fine, but we've got to stay nice and long through the spine and squeeze the elbow in tight. 5 seconds. Okay, good. So before we do the other side, we do the lunge, sumo squat, forward step lunge. Off you go. So we go from 2 hands onto 1 hand. Last 10 seconds. Try and stay tall. Okay, hold it there. Let's do the single arm row, other arm. Off you go. So with or without the clean, but we keep the spine long, keep the lower back strong. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Good. Last one, front squat position. Low squat, curl, press, or without the press if you want to. Off you go, 40 seconds and a rest. So if you're doing that press, let's try and get that explosive push. Drive up quick, coming into the last 10 seconds. Keep it going, we get a rest afterwards. 5 seconds. And relax, hold it there, well done. Right, so what we got, we'll have a little rest, I'll explain what we're gonna do. So I've picked 4 exercises out. We'll do 30 seconds on each, twice through, so that's gonna make up the 4 minutes. There are exercises that we've already done. So it's the front squat, lunge and press. It's the kettlebell swing. Then we'll do the one we just did, the curl and press. So we just want to break up the 2 pressing movements, and then the lunge chop. Okay, so I've just changed the order slightly, but 30 seconds on each, twice 3, that's going to be 4 minutes to finish. Get yourselves ready. So we've got the squat, press, lunge, press. 4 minutes to finish. Let's try and work continually all the way through. Get the heart rate up. Right, off you go. 30 seconds, squat, press, lunge, press. Okay, so remember, whenever you bend the knees, we come down. Whenever you straighten up or extend, you press overhead. Take the press out if you need to. You've got 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. We've got swings coming up next. 3, 2, 1. Swings, off you go, straight into it. So I'm not going to stop the clock at all, we'll just keep it running, so if we can get as quick as possible on the transitions, so we're not losing any time. Coming into the last 10 seconds. Next up we'll do the squat, curl and press. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squat, curl, press. Without the squat if you need to, or without the press, sorry, if you need to. You want to keep the squat in there, last 10 seconds. And then we've got the forward chop lunge, which will be the last of the 4. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Chop, forward step lunge. Keep it moving, drive back. Keep the chest lifted, stay nice and tall. 10 seconds left and we're going back to the start, which is the squat, press, lunge, press. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Last 10. Just coming up to that last minute and a half. 5 seconds. Swings coming up next. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Swing, drive forward, keep the back strong, squeeze the glutes. Keep going to the end, 10 seconds. Keep pushing, nearly there now. Just coming up towards that last minute. Last 5 seconds. Squat, curl and press, off you go. Last minute. Get nice and low in that squat. Stay tall, so we're bending through the knees, not through the hips. 10 seconds left, one more exercise to come. 5 seconds, finishing up with the lunge and chop. 3, 2, 1, off you go, 30 seconds to finish. "15 seconds, all the way to the end, keep pushing. Try not to get pulled forward. 5 seconds. And hold it there. Good stuff. Excellent. Hopefully now that 4-minute blast has got the heart rate up and we're ready to have a good stretch. I'll just keep the stretching brief as I normally do. So once you know stretches you need to do, then have a good 15-20 seconds on each. We'll start off with the quads. Go behind. Squeeze. Squeeze the glute of the leg that we're stretching to open up through the hip as well. Stretching more rec fem, hip flexors. Swap the legs. So make sure you check out the rest of the channel if you haven't already. Check out the playlist. We've got over 100, about 115 on there now. So varied workouts, always try and vary each one. Hamstrings, tip forward from the hips. So they may be slightly different to each other. There's different exercises. Some of them are a lot different. Some is just a couple of changes on combinations and things like that. Swap the legs. And then we will do the lower back stretch as well whilst we're there. So forearms on the thighs. And then this one now we want to think about rounding the back, so we're getting the stretch through the erector spinae muscles, the muscles that have been working hard there to keep the spine in a good strong position. And just a couple for the upper body, hands forward, upper back stretch. So make sure you've given this video a thumbs up before you go. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already. And like I say, check out the rest of the channel. No workout tonight. Let's do the chest, hands back, or thumbs up. So if you want to go back and do an earlier one, remember we started this in March, so there's lots of workouts going all the way back 4 months now. So have a good afternoon. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's workout is abs and core, I believe, so I will let you know for sure on the group. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.